I thought I knew what people liked about my art. Then I spent a day selling it in person, and I realized I was wrong. The pieces I expected people to buy didn't sell. The pieces I almost didn't bring did. And one small keychain taught me more than 500 likes on YouTube ever could. Hi, I'm Kiana, a mandala artist currently living in Japan. Recently, a friend invited me to have a booth at an African wedding celebration. There were around 200 guests. Food, music, dancing, and to be honest, I didn't think many people would be looking for art. People were there to celebrate, not shop for mandala art. Because of that, I approached this event differently. Instead of bringing artwork, I decided to experiment. For the first time, I started creating mandala accessories. My thinking was simple. Even if people weren't looking for art, maybe they would be interested in something they could wear. What started as a sales strategy quickly became something else. I genuinely loved making them. I've always thought of myself as a mandala artist, not someone who makes accessories. But by the time I finished everything, I had already kept 3 pieces for myself, which probably tells you how much I liked them. Many of the accessories were inspired by Adinkra symbols. These are symbols originating from the Akan people of Ghana. And what fascinated me was that each one carried a meaning. They weren't just decorative designs. They were visual ideas, little pieces of philosophy. As someone who already creates symbolic mandalas, I immediately connected with them. Going into the event, I had a few assumptions. I thought the protection symbols would be popular. I thought maybe people would be drawn to lucky charms. And honestly, I did not expect the framed artwork to sell at all. I brought them anyway just because I had space. So the necklaces, earrings, keychains, framed mandalas, music-themed mandala cards. And so came the event itself. And this was the day where I had a lot of surprises, and it was really fun, interesting, lots of dancing, music, of course the bride and groom. It was a beautiful wedding. And one thing I noticed almost immediately, or more like what people told me, was that they assumed that my art pieces were not handmade, but more like printed. So most people would just glance at them thinking, oh, how pretty, and walk away. But for those who did stop by, the moment I explained that these were all handmade, I could see their gaze kind of switch. That was really interesting. They suddenly looked closer into my artwork, asked more questions and how I make them, and started to notice the things they hadn't noticed before. So this really got me thinking, and why these doesn't look handmade? I guess that's a good thing. I'm not exactly sure. Tell me in the comment section what you think. Does it look handmade or not? And maybe I should write in big letters next time. Handmade mandala arts or something. So It was really endearing to see how interested people were in my mandala arts and the motifs behind it. I guess that's some of the reactions you can't really see online, but only offline. So that in itself, I was really glad to go to this event, even if it wasn't an arts event necessarily. And so, biggest question here. What actually sold? First, the earrings and the necklaces that I painstakingly made. This earring and necklace, I loved it. I would love to make more in the future, but it was definitely an experiment. There was a lot of fine things that I had to think about as I was making, and finally got out only a few, I think 8 pairs of earrings and 8 necklaces, 2 for each design. So 4 designs really. I am a very big earring person, love these dangly earrings. And so I kind of assumed that a lot of people like earrings as well. My mistake, because the earrings didn't do as well. Well, there was a big overlook I had when making these earrings, which was the reason why I didn't sell actually. This is about Japanese culture. In Japan, this style of earring is called piasu because you need piercing holes in order to wear them. And in Japan, there are people with piercing holes, but not as many compared to other countries. And so, usually, when you say earring, it would mean clip-on earrings. So I've kind of completely forgot about this and only provided these piercings. So a lot of people came by to see, oh, are there any earring, these clip-on earrings, but couldn't find one and kind of walked away. So for anyone who ever by any chance sells any handmade crafts earrings in the future, and for myself too, please provide clip-on earrings, because there are lots of people who don't have these pierce holes. And in comparison, the necklaces did much better. If 2 being sold is much better, well, it is. They felt simpler, easier to imagine wearing. They worked regardless of gender. I think one guy bought it and another sweet lady bought it too. She was a person selling soy sauce next to my booth, and she would come quite often and look through my art. She was really debating whether or not to buy me earring or the necklace. Kind of settled down on the necklace in the end because she apparently doesn't wear accessories as much. So I thought necklaces are a really easy way to get into accessories as well. And what's really surprised me was the framed mandalas. I honestly didn't think they would sell because, as I said, people weren't here to buy artwork. They were here to celebrate the beautiful couple. But surprisingly, 2 of them did. And what's more, both buyers already knew where they wanted to put them when they bought it. So I guess I should have seen this, but never really gave it much thought. But when people buy artwork, they want it to decorate their home. So it is much easier if the art is framed. Thankfully, in Japan, there are many good quality and affordable frames, so it's pretty easy to do that. So from now on, if I want to sell my art pieces, it is much easier if I sell it when it's framed. And for the music mandalas I've made ages ago, I have like 20 to 30 music-themed mandala cards, and several people actually spent a long time flipping through them like CD cards, trying to guess which song inspired which artwork. That was really nice. But the biggest surprise came from my keychains. So I assume people would be most interested in the protection symbols or good luck charms, but they weren't. Instead, Two different people bought the exact same design. Freedom comes with responsibilities. That was something that was different, not good luck or protection, but more like a reminder. And I thought maybe that won't be that popular. I just liked the saying and the symbol. But both people told me they liked the phrase as well. Not because it would bring them good luck, but because it was something they wanted to remember. I think this was the biggest takeaway. I went in thinking people might connect most with the protection symbols, but instead people bought what would be a good reminder for them, a teaching, things that reflected in how to live. Freedom comes with responsibilities. It's a bit strict, but I guess that is pretty close to the truth. If you want to truly achieve freedom, you also have to be responsible for your own life. That is when you're truly free, my dears. And so, there was that. And that is something I don't think social media can teach you that easily. A like tells me someone liked something, which is great. But watching someone stand in front of a piece, ask questions, think about it, seeing their true reactions, and eventually choosing it, now that tells me something completely different. It tells me and really teaches me why they connected with it and why they've decided to buy it. So financially, 15,000 yen worth of work, which really isn't a huge amount. But honestly, I think the experience and what I've learned was worth much more than money. I learned what intrigued people, what made them stop, what made them think, and what made them want to buy my art pieces. I'm still figuring out how to sell my mandala art pieces. I'm not a professional in business whatsoever. So these opportunities are really priceless to me. I'm still figuring out my niche as a mandala artist. And that in itself is a great journey. A journey of creating, constantly experimenting, listening, paying attention to people's reactions, also finding what excites me itself. And so I'll keep on drawing mandalas, keep experimenting, and keep following where they led me. And I hope you'll come along with my journey too. Okay, see you next time.